But again, you guys, this is What I Think with Seeznin down here at the GMP Podcast Studios, here with the Rose City Podcast guy.
Thorn City Podcast guy.
Excuse me, Thorn City Podcast guy.
Come from the Roses, though.
Man, from the city of Roses, man. We real Northeast babies. And so this is going to be every Thursday, 7 p.m. Tell a friend to tell a friend. You guys can watch live here on IG, but you also can go over to Facebook or YouTube and go to the Thorn City Spotlight. Thorn City Spotlight, and there's live streaming there. Town rocks with us, we rocks with the town. But we wanted to put a little incentive on it, a little $1.50. And then I just seen people talk about that's not enough money.
Well, it ain't for you then.
And then if you do, make sure that you register your music, because if they're gonna start making money on music and they have a budget. And,
they got it all twisted.
But again, guess what? Fuck it. Don't even worry about it.
If they register it,
and
if they register it and we use it, they get paid. We don't.
Whatever they're doing. But my point is that, it just was way too much of that. And that's okay.
That's okay. It is.
I ain't tripping. But again, like.
But see, that's our
I know, but I could ask and say, hey, man, somebody send me some music. People just send me some music.
Some music, yeah. I'll try to
we don't have
a couple dollars.
We don't have to put no. And so, yeah. So guess what? The incentive is gone. This is no longer incentive based. A little $1.50 is gone. You know, it ain't, because now guess what? There ain't no money nowadays.
Now
everybody rich.
Everybody rich.
But shout out to everybody who did send music. I appreciate you guys. I love y'all guys. I'll keep rocking with you. So I just need to get that off my chest. Shout out to all the Portland A&Rs, man, that got music advice.
Yeah.
All right.
And I'm looking for the music too. I actually want to do like a I've been thinking. I had a couple artists reach out to me. That's how I got my start as artist managing my guy. But I want to do like one of those what do they be doing? The I-95s where they come to have the people come rap. You ever seen that? The little freestyles they be doing? Yeah, I want to get one of those up. I'm gonna find an artist, somebody out here who's actually working, and come host the I-5 challenge.
I like it.
Something like that.
I like it. I'm down with to get down on that. That makes sense on the make.
But it's all about supporting. Portland always has supporting each other, and that's why we ain't got nobody.
But we support the town.
We do
the town. We rock with the town.
Yep.
Everything town based with me, man. I don't even got no clothes that don't come from Portland, man.
Mm-hmm.
So we rocking. But I had to get out my chest. And again, those that did have some constructive criticism or unconstructive criticism, I love you too.
Well, it did have 90 likes on it, so somebody liked the idea.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
No, I got a bunch of me.
Yeah,
people send me a bunch of stuff.
Okay. Yep. No, that's tight. Man, we only can do what we can do. If it ain't for you, it ain't for you. That's okay. If you got a 5,000, I don't know what you done did to make you think you worth 5,000.
No, but be worth it. Yeah. I just ain't got it for you.
I ain't got it. No, it got to make sense.
Well, it got to make sense if it's gonna make dollars.
Yeah.
For sure.
Oh man. So what else been going on this week?
Man,
y'all getting out of town here pretty soon.
Yeah, we leave tomorrow. We're going to LA. Actually, we're going to Norwalk, California to play in.
You said Norwalk?
Norwalk.
Where the hell is that?
Like 15 minutes outside of LA.
Oh, okay. So you're going to LA.
Yes, we're going to LA. We got a tournament this weekend, the Made Hoops in LA. This is going to be one of the Made Hoops first. It's West Mania, one of their first high school tournaments. So we're playing high school. This is a high school tournament.
Really?
We're playing out.
They're playing high school kids?
Yeah, we're playing we're playing 15 this weekend. And
not even 14 years old. 15 years.
No, we play high school. We play high school. And when I put together our schedule this year, I'll put it together in steps and stages just to see where they are in their development. And I think because next month, May 10th and 11th, we have regionals in Los Angeles. And then June 27th to the 29th, we have nationals in Rock Hill, South Carolina.
Oh, y'all on the map.
Yeah, so I wanted to get them ready. So I think that we go out here, we play some high school kids.
That'll help.
Get roughed up, Yeah, have to play a little bit more physically. But I actually think that we're gonna go out there and surprise some folks, man. I think I wouldn't be surprised if we come back.
Don't sleep on them.
Yeah, I wouldn't surprised if we come back 3-0 this weekend. So they actually, so the schedule just came out today, and they had us playing Friday night against the Oakland Soldiers.
Oh, the Soldiers ain't
Yeah,
no joke.
so
They ain't never been no joke. I remember.
Nah, yeah, so the Soldiers is real, but
Damn.
we don't get in town till 8:00 on Friday. And I communicated that with them, and they still put it on the schedule, so I had to hit them back today.
So what time was y'all supposed to play?
We weren't supposed to play no games till Saturday.
But they gave y'all one on Friday.
Yeah.
That ain't righteous.
Nah, but we from Portland, man.
Man.
We from Portland and we making noise, man.
Yes, sir.
So that's what happens. But no, shout out to my dude, Nick Hamilton from Made Hoops. He's really looking out for it because Made Hoops is really a Nike thing.
It's okay.
Yeah, we're
y'all Adidas. How that happen?
this team.
They gonna let y'all wear Adidas?
Yeah. There you go.
Let's let y'all anyway. Go guess what? Mike James is behind it, huh?
Yeah, no, yeah. And
his am.
And we good.
And you good. Yeah, that helps.
Good.
It helps when you good.
They make some stuff happen for him. And so for the last 2 weeks, we've been rocking over at Straight Buckets Performance.
Where's that?
Straight Bucket Performance is on Southeast 9th. It's over in the Hawthorne area.
So not far from here.
Not far from here at all.
Okay.
Straight Buckets Performance is my guy, Joe Brooks.
Okay.
It's his training facility. It is the nicest training facility in space I've seen here in Portland. And so they, through my guy, Brian McGill from Bounce by Brian.
Bounce by, shout out to Brian, my guy.
Brian started a nonprofit to get, kids an opportunity to go to real and proper training. And so they sponsored our team.
Right. No, that's
what I got. All of our guys, we go there every Monday and Wednesday.
I seen you post some clips y'all working out. Look like it's getting some one-on-ones in. It's got a one-on-one.
Oh, it's gonna be beautiful, and it got everything. It's getting their pace, their balance, their explosiveness, and so we have we got sponsored for an 8-week program 2 times a week for 8 weeks, and so we'll just see the advancement that the boys have.
Yeah.
During that time. So man, big shout out to my guy Joe Brooks. Big shout out to my guy Bounce by B.
He didn't really have that evil bounce.
He got it.
He really did.
So you guys go check out Straight Buckets Performance. Straight Buckets Performance. You can Google, check it out. It's right over here on Southeast 9th, the beautiful space.
Yeah, I'm gonna drive by and get some footage from my glasses. So next time we talk about it, I'm just gonna drop a quick.
Yeah, we there every Monday and Wednesday, 7:30 to 9. 7:30 to 9 and every Monday and Wednesday.
Yeah, that'd be tight.
Yeah, so it's been good. But yeah, we getting on this plane tomorrow, man.
Man,
excited about that. Jen had his first real basketball practice today.
Okay.
He had his first real basketball practice today with my guy, Donnie Wilcher. Donnie has been a trainer in the city for a long, long time. He is the man behind a big piece of why Andrew Andrews is as good as he is.
Andrew Square.
Yeah, he got Andrew really early.
Joe.
And he has a son around that's my son's age, and we got them all together. And Jen got his ass whooped today. Oh, he got his ass whooped today, bro. But I ain't never been more happy and, you know what I'm saying, and proud. He's a novice when it comes to basketball. He really, I'm not the dad that, pushes it on and got him, doing dribbling drills when he 4 months. Wayne did none of that. He's been around basketball his whole life. He's in the gym, but we haven't pushed the basketball like that. So today was his first time really going and learning plays. And every time they mess up, they go a 5-10 push-up.
Everybody?
Oh, everybody. And so, and if you mess up or the dude next to you, he was on him.
Oh, yeah, you got to hold each other accountable.
And then I know my son, so I can see his face. I can see his face, I would break down. And I'm like, hey, man. And so that leads me into the first thing that I want to talk about today. And it's the importance of fathers, man. The importance of fathers, how important fathers are. And I, was blessed to become a father. Did not become a father under traditional circumstances. But as soon as I, found out I was a father, I immediately adjusted to being that and being the best one that I could be. So shout out to his mom, man. We do a fantastic job co-parenting. I know it's not easy, but she allows me to be a father.
Yeah, sorry.
And I think that is very important, especially when you are dealing with boys, because the sooner that they learn that you have to make adjustments and the world ain't easy and things are going to be tough and stuff is not always going to go your way, the better. The sooner that you can put them in uncomfortable situations and create discomfort, the better.
Yeah.
And so with my son especially, my son is extremely emotional. And I was a very, very emotional kid.
He was too? That's where you got it from.
I cried all the time. I cried.
He was crying.
Every time I got in trouble, they was gonna call my mom. I'm at school talking shit all day. As soon as they say they call my mom, I'm crying. I cried about everything, man. You know, overly emotional. But I was coming from a space of being overly emotional because I was raised in an environment of a bunch of estrogen. You know, I didn't grow up with my father around my uncles and my grandpa or nothing. It was all women, right? And a lot of times when a boy is in a space where it's nothing but women, you react to things a way a woman will most of the time. And so that would either, you know, I was either fighting or I was crying.
Yeah.
There wasn't any, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't any balance with that. And so I know where he comes from with the emotional piece, but the good thing is that he has a father to help him balance that.
Yeah.
And so he knows that, you know, as a kid, he can, you know, if he don't want to do something for his mom or, you know, or he doesn't want to do something, all you gotta do is cry.
Just crying. She don't
Forget it. Say that I just don't feel all that, man. And
it works.
And it works.
That's why you do it.
That's why I do it.
Yeah.
And he immediately learned that tears don't mean a motherfucking thing to me.
At your house.
Well, I don't care. Cry. Because you'll cry while you're doing it too.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, so.
Well, my mom would tell me, I'm going to give you something to cry about.
Yeah. Man, but you know, facts. And so it's we had a situation. So so Jared goes to SEI.
Okay.
He goes to SEI. He's in SEI programming. They just restarted it for second graders. So he's in that first group of second graders that got to come back for elementary school programming. One of the first couple groups. And so his thing. So Jet is a mixture of me and his mom. His mom is really not social. She could go care less about, you know, talking to people or any of that stuff. That's not what you do. And then I'm super social.
Over the top.
Right, over the top. But I've always been that way.
Yeah.
And so when Jet was little, I would always have him in places and spaces, and him being my son and being my kid, everybody that got love for me or deal with me immediately come and, you know, they talk to him, they say what's up to him, and, you know, he would get, like, I don't know if he had social anxiety or I don't know what the fuck was going on. Yeah. He would get, you know, emotional, and he used to bother him, like, bro, what's wrong with you? Yeah. And then Woozy, you know, one day, my guy Wooz, he was a fantastic father, man, shout out to him. A big out to my nephews, Darius and Fuzzy. He said, Sam, he's not you. Yeah. It's not you. You deal well with that. He doesn't. Yeah. So allow him to, you know, adjust, and then over time, you know, let him go to the side, tell people, hey, just leave him alone. Yeah. You know, then eventually he'll come around. And so he's been doing a fantastic job. He's been going to SEI, started in October. But 2 weeks ago, they go on spring break. And so spring break comes around and he doesn't have he's at his mom's. So he's at my house Tuesday to Friday. He's at my house Tuesday to Friday, so I'll pick him up Tuesday after school, drop him up to school on Fridays, I'll pick him up Friday. So with that, he goes to SEI from my house and all of that good stuff. And so, but then when spring break came, he was at his mom's. So Monday comes, I'm hitting her like, hey, you know, they got programming up at SEI 10 to 4. Take him up there because number one, it's called enhancement. And so the enhancement days was created because kids don't have anything to do. And an idle mind is a devil's playground. Trouble. All kind of stuff happens. So the center opens up 10 to 4. And it just provides parents, you know, with some daycare if they need it, you know, space for the kids to eat. So I was like, hey, drop him off. She was like, oh no, we have something we doing today. I'm like, all right, we'll take him tomorrow and I'll pick him up tomorrow. She was like, oh, well, we got we got a play date or we going something. So I'm like, okay, cool. So it ends up happening, he doesn't go to SEI the whole week. which is cool. He's with his mom and sisters. You know, she had some plans for spring break. I really didn't have plans like that. He was gonna be in the gym. You know what I'm saying? And it's a difference when he's at my house, it's just me and him.
Yeah.
At his mom's house, it's him and his sister. So he has an older sister. He has an older sister and a younger sister.
Okay.
So they're all 3 years apart. I'll be 4 years apart. So, you know, he got people to play with. He got built-in best friends at the crib. My house is nothing but me and him. So I get it. I get that he, you know, he likes to be there, and he's still young. He's at that age. He's 8. You know, mom is all that. So I guess so he didn't go. But then the week after that, there wasn't any programming. So when Tuesday comes, when I'm going to get him, she hits me like, "Hey, you know, he's having a rough day. He doesn't want to go to SCI today. I'm gonna keep him." So I'm like, "All right." When she hit me like, "Hey, he said he doesn't want to go anymore."
Ever.
Yeah. Nigga. So yeah, he said he doesn't want to go anymore. Blah, 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 blah. So I'm like, all right, you know, I'll talk to him tomorrow. Then I was gonna get him. So me and her ended up talking Wednesday. And then I went and picked him up. So I'm like, "Hey, bro, what's going on? What's the thing about you not want to be up there?" "Oh, too many people talk to me."
He don't know you. You kind of cursed him. He was born
And
into
that's the
stardom.
thing. And
He was born into stardom.
I totally get it. And it's not, and he said it's the adults.
It's the dose. Yeah.
Adults. The kids don't bother, but it's, you know, he's walking by, everybody saying what's up, rubbing his head, doing all that stuff. And he's like, "Man, they don't know me."
Yeah.
And I'm like, I said, "Bro,
I do.
but they do." I said, fortunately and
Unfortunately, me a water, bro.
Fortunately and unfortunately, man, you're my kid.
Yeah.
You're my kid. And with you being my kid, that comes with a certain attention and notoriety that you'll get in this community because you're my kid. And because people have, you know, a healthy amount of respect and love for me, you get that automatically. And you grew up on the internet. They've seen you from 1 week old, they've seen your first steps. So people from that, you know, feel that they know you. And, you know, so I asked him, like, do they, you know, anybody, they be mean to you or they do it? He's like, "Nah." I said, "Well, hey, bro, you got to learn to deal with that, man. It might not be cool." I said, "You don't have to sit and have a conversation with everybody. But standard number one at SCI is at SCI, we greet each other every day with a smile and a handshake to strengthen the relationship between us. That's all you got to do, bro. Say what's up, keep it moving." I'm like, "Do you like your class?" He's like, "I love my classes. I love being with Mr. Cam." That's Cameron Chapman. Shout out to my nephew.
Oh, Cam up there? Okay.
And it's Mr. Christmas.
Guy.
You know, it's all of those Jabari and all them. So he enjoys it. And so he's back. He's back. Yeah. Now, first of all, I run the damn alumni program. I think my kids be home no. We're not doing that.
Man.
But it's you. I have to learn to adjust and balance as a father with him not having the same personality as me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He has some stuff from me, but he has some stuff from his mom, and he's his own person. He's not either one of us. So that's part. But I said all that to say, man, sometimes, man, listen to Dad, man. That crying shit is cool. You'll be all right. If you're not in danger, you're not being injured, you're not being hurt, we can figure it out.
Yeah.
And it's okay to put yourself in uncomfortable situations because eventually you will adjust and it will not be that uncomfortable anymore. So, yeah. So that's
So, you know, for me, you know, my neighborhood I grew up in was kind of like Boys in the Hood. My dad was the only dad in my neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? All my partners.
He was furious.
Yeah, none of them had no dads.
That's crazy.
And so they thanked me as they got older. And, you know, I ain't going to say what hood it was, but, you know, it became one of the most notorious gangs around here.
I know.
But, yeah, it wasn't no father. So that's crazy. And so that's when I got to 8th grade, I had to stop hanging with them.
So do you see, and now, because I'm pretty sure at that age as a kid you didn't understand it, but do you understand and see what your dad was instilling in you and your brothers and all that stuff to get you to where you are today?
Yep, big time. It totally makes sense. And back then I was pissed. Kind of ruined me messed me up going into high school because I didn't have none of my partners with me.
Yeah.
It was cool though because I knew the females.
Yeah.
You know, and they was good females, so that was cool. But yeah, no, I totally get it. And like I said, my best friend got killed my freshman year, my grade school best friend, and then my middle school best friend, he's in jail for murder.
Yeah.
And you know, the rest of them, they been in and out of jail. They getting it right now, the ones who's still around, but they all ain't around. So yeah, man, I get it for sure.
Man, I was just having a conversation with my nephew the other day, Eldrick's son.
How does this
He's 24 now, man.
Oh, damn.
24, yeah.
Crazy.
In Dallas. I was having a conversation with him. I said, man, you know, unfortunately, man, some people are not lucky enough to outlive their mistakes. You know, some people die before they can get it right.
Oh.
And so for what you're saying, I speak to and understand in a strong way because Mr. Bill Prouse, my partner Kelly's dad, Mr. Harry Whitney, Josh's dad, and Mr. Tyrone Patterson, Jermaine's dad, were the fathers I saw.
Fathers, you see,
right?
yeah.
And those were the men that I got to see. And I was talking to somebody about this other day, and I can't point back on like anything that they ever bought me or, you know what I'm saying, any of that stuff. But the impact that those dudes had on my life and being able to see them, number one, man, take care of their kids, be a father, be that voice that I didn't have that voice. Like I can just remember Mr. Whitney, who is Josh's dad, is the most quiet man in the world, but he could like go,
Just make noise.
make a noise or make a look.
Yeah.
And it changed the whole dynamic in the crib, bro. But I was like, bro, that's some powerful shit. And I just remember, Main's father got sick right before he passed. He got sick, and he wanted all of us to come over to the crib and like kick it with him in the basement and listen to music and all that stuff. I think we didn't. His cancer went to remission, and so we thought, you know, he was on the other side, but it came back, and I think he kind of knew the direction that it was. So he had us all like in the basement, and we were listening to music, chilling, kicking it or whatever. And he was like, you know what, Sam? You know, I used to, you know, he's like, you was always at my house. And I was like, yeah, bro. I was at every day, you know, every day, my junior year, his senior year, every day. And he was like, you know what, man? I used to go grocery shopping and, you know, Fern would be getting some pork chops. And I'd be like, hey, Fern, how many you get? Yeah, get another one. So Sam's will be over there.
Right.
And that type of stuff, man, you know, the impact that has is unbelievable.
Yeah.
And then just them dudes, as men, you could just see the difference that they have with having a dad the whole time. You know, they can see it with your friends, can see it with you. You know, I still, you know, see myself in situations where it's like, you know, damn, that was missed.
Yeah.
And then fortunately, like we talked about a second ago, I've been able to, you know, outlive some mistakes and live long enough to learn and change and, you know, become the man that I wanted to be. But it took a fucking long time, bro. It took a long time. Like, well, I think having my son is when I really
finally hit you.
Yeah, what I ain't give a flyer.
Yeah. It ain't about you no more.
No, I ain't give a fuck. I was with whatever, however. But it brought a balance. And so I just am a proponent and a pusher of fatherhood. Fatherhood, unclehood, grandpahood, goddadhood, just being. Men are important in children's lives.
Well,
so as many positive and good men that you can surround your children with, please do that. And hear what I said. As many positive and good men. All men ain't supposed to be around folks, man. All men ain't bringing the right message. But put your kids around positive, strong, good men and just watch the difference that it makes. Man,
man,
that's my son of shit.
Any local events going on? Anybody got something going on? Was this Swindle's birthday?
Swindles?
You been to having birthday? Oh my God.
His birthday. Happy birthday to Kendall. It's his AC Green year, man. 4-5 today.
I'm gonna tell you the funniest shit. Kid, no, I don't think he's there no more. He's the coach. He's assistant coach at Reynolds.
At Reynolds?
Oh, the
His
funniest.
brother is assistant coach.
Yeah, he's there. Yep. But when they was all there, funniest shit, boy. When they was on the bench, boy, and the kids mess up.
He's crazy. So this is why I tell people all the time. Kendall has worked with kids for the last 10, 12 years. He should not.
He should not.
No. He's crazy. And it really, he be bothered, bro. He be bothered, and he doesn't have the ability to hide it.
Mm-hmm.
If he's mad,
Yeah,
you see it.
you see it.
We see it. And he's probably gonna verbalize it. So yes, it's Kendall's birthday. Him and the bros, man, they out in Charlotte right now,
Okay.
celebrating his birthday. So shout out to them, bro. Live it up. Enjoy yourself. Have a fantastic time. What else is going on? Oh, this next weekend, I got the Base 5-5 Ultimate Easter Egg Hunt.
Easter egg hunt, tight.
Ultimate Easter Egg Hunt is next Saturday. Next Saturday, the 19th.
18th. Where's that?
At Wilshire.
Wilshire. Okay.
Wilshire Park, 11 a.m. So over at Wilshire, we're going to, I got thousands, bro. Thousands of eggs, candy. We're going to put some money in it, like some real money.
This for the kids?
For the kids, 10 and under.
Nice.
No, you can't go get no damn egg. For the kids, 10 and under.
Money there.
Shout out to Stars Mentoring.
That my guy Dante.
Dante Ross.
That's my guy.
It's my guy.
Yep.
He's helping out, donate some candy. Big shout out to Mikey Vegas,
V.
and Chris, Naughty, at the Rose City Jam and Trap Kitchen.
And I still got to
They're also donating some candy. They putting some money in the pot too. Shout out to the Mike James Elite family. They'll be volunteering, putting the eggs together. Also, shout out to Wintress, Selena, and other folks that are going to help us volunteer to help us put the eggs together, put it all in the eggs. It's going down, man. We're expecting, man, hundreds of kids to show up, man, have a good time. A big shout out to Hannah's Snowballs, man. Yeah, they donated 100 snowballs to us.
All right.
So, again, man, this is what my favorite thing to do is to do stuff for the community.
Yes.
And the kids especially. I've gotten away from throwing parties because adults get on my nerves.
They don't know how to act.
They don't know how to
Around
act.
here, at least. Well, and then sometimes it ain't even them. It's the other people.
Yeah, but it's
They want to drive by and have somebody.
but that's just we don't value our stuff.
Yeah, true.
We don't value our stuff.
Yeah.
Niggas don't go tear up Red Robin.
No, they don't.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't go shoot up Applebee's.
No, they don't.
You know, it's just our stuff. So I stepped away from that, man, but the community piece will always is. And then I stopped drinking.
I'm saying, yeah, that.
Yeah, so motherfuckers get on my nerves, brother. Yeah. People get
tired of the
get on my nerves, bro. And so when you do, when your mind is clear, my social battery ain't the same.
Yeah.
And so I'm kind of in a crazy place. I'm going to, we do our big group trip. Me and my partner SP. Shout out to SP.
That coming up.
Seasonings. A big group trip. Yep, we doing Cancun this year.
Cancun, okay.
So we're gonna be in Cancun May 2nd to the 6th. So I think it's about 32, 33 of us. And it's gonna be interesting how I'm going to enjoy that
without drinking. Yeah. Well, you got to get you a double shot of H2O.
Yeah, I'm a ginger beer nigga.
Ice bag.
Ooh, in a dirty glass. Be glad. The triple ice. Yeah, but nah, man, it's everything's everything.
Man, I see you was posting some throwbacks, some stuff around the city. You said something about a Kragos and what else you posted about?
Man, Kung Fu, Kung Foods, Food for Less, Kino's, Century. Yeah, like where you can go get pop for a quarter.
Yes.
You know, pop was a quarter. Candy was 5 cents. You go Now Laters was 25 cents. Snicker was 45 cents.
Man.
You know?
Yeah.
Now I wish I was there for that. No, I'm saying, yeah, you was getting Snickers 9 years before me. I wish I was around, bro, when they was 25 cents. Yeah, but
it was actually better.
For real. But yeah, Kino's and all that stuff, man. I want to talk about this. The 1803 Fund just allotted $75 million
For what?
$75 million from the 1803 fund. The 1803 fund is the fund that Mr. Ron Herndon and Tony Hobson Sr. secured the donation from Phil Knight.
And that's my
like 440 million. Rakaya Adams is the director of it. And so they allotted $75 million
for what?
To the development. And so this piece, this chunk of change is going towards education.
Okay.
Education. So they gave 25 million over 2.5 million for 10 years to SEI. They gave 2.5 million for 10 years to Albina Head Start. And then they gave another 25 million for SEI and Albina Head Start to give out in grants to organizations in the community over the next 10 years. So big shout outs to them. They're doing some amazing stuff. The fund was put together to revitalize the Albina district. SEI has built 3 apartment complexes.
Damn.
They have the Ron Herndon building, the Paul and Geneva Knowles building.
I seen that one.
Yeah.
Did see that
Alberta. And there is another one. I think they're in the process of building a community, man, of like 25 houses. So big shout out to the big stuff to the 1803 Fund, Self-Enhancement Incorporated, and just the other leaders in our community.
Yeah. No, that's dope.
Yep.
Man, so yeah, we need a piece of the pie, man. What we got to do?
That's what I'm saying. Shit. I got 25. The other day, 250, right? I go back and I'm work. What's the impact? I say, they are.
So yeah,
I'll definitely stay up on that and figure out how they're gonna be a lot in the money.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that'll be
How we do it just like, when I was at the city.
Yeah.
So we were able to, shoot a little bit of change your way. It'd be amazing if we were able to give you $150,000 or something.
Man. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's great, man. So shout out to my guy Donnell. He hit me the other day with Elevate Oregon. We finna put together a summer program over here. I'm gonna hook up with Keisha over there.
Shout out to Elevate. I'm hosting Elevate's fundraiser this Wednesday.
Okay.
This Wednesday. It's called some shit. But yeah, I'm hosting it for Elevate. I'm hosting it on Wednesday. Shout out, they're doing amazing work over there, man. Yeah, Donnell, my guy. And I brought my girl Keisha over there to run some stuff. So that's the Marcy Bradley Fund Award they give to a woman that's doing amazing stuff for the community.
Okay.
So they'll be awarding the next awardee this Wednesday. So I get to host that. Yeah, I like it. It's good.
Yeah, that's tight. So yeah, we're gonna do something teaching podcasts to some kids up here this summer. So yeah, that'll be tight. We like to do that.
I like it.
Man, so when I told you I was on my YouTube, I've been on my YouTube. Look what I'm making moves.
Hold on.
I'm 4,000 views in.
We got hit there.
That's those. So we doing something.
We got 4,000.
This one I thought I wasn't doing nothing.
No, I'm telling you,
it adds up.
It's making
the turns and the 10 here and 11 there and the 12 there.
It's coming.
Hey man,
some of the
game pushing, man.
So all you did is I told you, man, in the next 6 to 8 weeks, bro, that number's gonna triple, bro.
Yeah,
we make some exciting and dope stuff happen. So, who the people say, I'm sorry, I won't allow about that here to get it out for the people. You're doing ended.
Yeah, that's tight, man. So I'm just gonna keep pushing this content out. I ain't gonna lie to you, Cutting. I'm tired.
Yeah,
I'm tired.
But right?
But I'm gonna keep pushing.
Right at that time, man.
Yep.
When you get tired is when the breakthrough comes.
Man. Stay down. I ain't going nowhere. They ain't gonna have to kill me to get me up out of here.
Well, no, we don't need to kill it.
That's what it's gonna take.
That's what I'm. Oh, I'm like that. Yeah, that nigga went. He went a little deep with that one, man.
So last week, I talked about the podcast guy special for people who want to do a show.
Yes.
So now what I'm putting together is I'm going to put together a free workshop for my video producers and editors.
Okay.
To come learn this shit. I need some help. My guy been working them into the.
Yes.
He need a break. I need some help around here.
Yes.
So I got to get somebody down there. So
sorry, bro.
Hey, man.
How do you look like you need to be
been doing some work. It's only $2.
Look like you do that, yeah. No, I think that'd be dope.
So I'm gonna put together a free workshop where
you gotta get the info.
They interested in coming down and learning how to, fucking broadcast this shit live and do podcasting, man. It's a new tool for their bag.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Not only can they learn how to do it, but they'll have a studio space, where they can go get with people and say, okay, yeah, this is what I do now. I can already do it here.
I like that.
So
bro.
that's the next.
Did y'all hear that? Here at the GMP studios, man, podcast studios, they are putting together a workshop.
Free.
Free work. FREE.
But they got to be serious.
But a free workshop to come in here and learn how to make the magic happen. If you guys, I tell people this all the time, you guys have the best produced and visual content of anybody around here. So if you guys get the opportunity to come in here and learn how to do that, please do it. We'll get the information out.
I'm looking to help somebody
figure it out. And yes, man, you can come get to the BAG.
That's it.
Get to the bag.
No, so that's tight, man. So yeah, I'm put together some I'm put together a piece. I'm gonna start promoting that shit, man. Put together a flyer, and I'm gonna put together I've been in my editing bag learning how to edit, and so I'm put together a piece for that since I'm doing my YouTube content now. So I didn't want to be a content creator, but I'm here now.
Man.
I gotta go all in.
When in Rome, you do it the Roman way, man. We're here now, man. We here, we work, man.
Man, I can't get nobody else to do. Sometimes you got to do it yourself.
Hell yeah.
So that's where I'm at.
Until you have the capacity and the resources and the folks to do it. And then I'm going to give you the greatest word in the world that you will be living in then. Delegation.
That's where I got to delegate.
Delegation. That's my that was the hardest thing in the world for me, was delegating.
Man,
I was part of parties and putting together comedy shows and stuff. I was the nigga setting the tables up, bringing chairs out, putting the cloths on the table, making the nameplates, and then hosting it, doing the comedy and doing all that, and wondering why I was tired.
Yeah. It was 20
Well, it's people that if I would have said, hey, could you come?
Yeah.
They would do it.
To show up.
But I think that we also be worried about the quality. And that if you're not doing it, it's not going to be done the way that you like. Sometimes you got to step back, put your hands away, and let a motherfucker help you out, man.
Man, so yeah, I'm looking for some help so we can delegate around here.
Hey, man.
But we can all make money.
Tap in on the tap in. And there is MONEY.
Opportunities.
Man.
Opportunities.
It's on the floor. It's on the floor. Y'all come learn how to do it and get to the bag.
If you're producing videos, any type of videos, come learn how to do podcasts. And we do it on a different level, broadcast, TV style.
Yeah.
If y'all watching on the stream on YouTube, you can see all the different angles. So y'all on Instagram.
So you guys have to, look, check this out again. I'm going to tell you guys, go to Thorn City Spotlight. Thorn City Spotlight on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. Again, Thorn City Spotlight. Check it out. It has all of these live shows. They say, right?
They say, but
watch them. You guys can go see the production value that's happening here. Again, this is our third show. Third show, What I Think with Seeznin. We are here. We locked in. You guys will see me every Thursday. We locked in and committed to making this happen and just watch it grow.
Yeah.
And you guys can come be a part of this. What's happening down here at the GMP studios. Come rock with my guy, man, the Thorn City Pioneer.
We out here, and I got my Saturday Night Live.
Saturday Night Live.
8 to 10, man.
Indeed.
I had my guys on me this week. It was crazy, man. We got into a cold political. I had a Trumper in here. My guy Lawrence was with Trump and them, boy.
Okay, Lawrence had with Trump.
He was with Trump, boy.
What's Lawrence? Alicia.
I don't know. He was on my show. Yeah, I don't know his last name.
Yep.
But yeah, my guy Lawrence, man. Shout out to Lawrence.
Yeah, you got the little.
My guy I
here. Look. Yeah.
Yep.
Cause he look like you like Trump a little bit. Yeah.
So we had it out. So we had a good one. So
you know what I was saying, man? Healthy debate is good.
It's good for us.
You can also see other people's perspective.
Yeah.
I don't think that the Trumpers are 1,000,000%. They're not 100% wrong.
No, I'm gonna tell you what the only thing they're wrong.
I'm not 100% wrong, but
wrong about
not right.
Don't tell me he's a good guy.
No, he's a piece of shit.
That's just if you start the conversation with Trump's a piece of shit. But I like when he does this.
There you go.
You be all right
that
with
makes
it.
sense.
Just don't tell me he's a good person.
You cannot piss on me. Tell me it's
No. So that's my biggest thing with people who support him is I don't mind you supporting his ideas and some of the stuff he do because he's right in some of those, but he's the wrong messenger.
Yeah.
He's not. No, you can't tell me he's a good person. I'll never buy that.
No, he's a super piece of shit. Super piece of shit. That douchey shit, it makes sense every now and then.
Yeah. That benefit him.
But he spends a lot of time in the land of foolishness. He dwells there.
Yeah.
He dwells. Nigga, did you ever think that we could live long enough to see the shit off The Simpsons start coming true.
It's crazy.
Donald Trump has been our president twice, bro.
Twice.
That is fucking real. And did y'all hear the nigga who they're trying to have run for the Democratic Party next time?
Oh,
Stephen A. Smith. No, yeah, I did. Are you fucking serious?
Not Stephen A.
If they're gonna have anybody that's like that run, nigga gotta be The Rock, bro.
Brock, yeah.
Because since we just don't want to give a fuck about niggas' political sense or anything, we just want somebody popular.
Yeah.
How The Rock do it?
Not Stephen A.
Stephen A. Smith. Because the president of the United States, man, I'm taking my $137 and I'm going to Zambia, bro.
He has been making his political runs.
No,
he has.
Oh, why?
Yeah, that's correct.
They're gonna back this nigga, man. This nigga's a dummy.
He's so over Trump.
He don't even know when to cut his hair. He don't know when to let
needs to cut it off.
Nigga, it's right here.
It's way up there.
I'm 4 niggas lineups away from my shit being out of here, bro. And I ain't nowhere near to the middle of my melon. It's just start right here, and it's a fro. It's a fro from here, like a crown.
Yeah, that's crazy. Damn, not Stephen A.
Yeah,
I heard that, but I didn't hear it. I didn't really believe.
We don't want to hear it.
You know, it was one of those.
I think we didn't want to hear the truth. It's twice. And this nigga said that he gonna go 3 times.
3 times.
And
he want to run against Obama.
No, he said he gonna be the last president we have. And that's 2 things. He's either gonna just stay the president and he's gonna figure out a way, or he's gonna blow this bitch up. Wait, that's the thing we dealing with them, man. Boy, when they lose power, they will end this shit.
Yeah.
It'll be over.
Yeah.
So that's what I tell people, man. Every day, enjoy yourself, man.
Yeah.
Have fun, man. Live like it's no tomorrow. It might not be, man. Have fun.
You can't get too caught up in what they got going on.
Because that shit bigger than us.
Yeah.
They playing the game with some pieces and we ain't even nowhere on the table.
No, we ain't thinking nothing about us.
At all.
Man. That's crazy. Man, so no, this has been dope, brother. Appreciate you finally locking in and keep this thing going.
I'm excited to be here, man.
Yeah, it's dope, man.
I'm excited to be here. What you had? You had some stuff?
No, this is just a rundown. I'm still working. It's still a work in progress. We went through a lot of it though, because we know what we're doing now. So this is just to keep me if it get too dead or we forget about what we doing. I got something to pull up.
I think the good thing is that the word in the conversation will flow for sure.
Yeah,
conversation will flow. So Luca went back.
They said fire Nico.
Listen, let me start here. Nico's my cousin. I love him. I'm with you, nigga, right or wrong. I'm rocking with you. You'll never hear nothing bad about Nico come out of my mouth. Goddamn, couldn't.
You know they said what he can do to come back. He got to go get Durant.
But this is the thing with that.
And put him with Kyrie.
Nigga, them niggas didn't make the playoffs this year.
Who?
With Kevin Durant, Bill, and Booker. They didn't
I knew that wasn't going to work.
So I don't know if that nigga still got that same impact. He going to be 37.
His problem, there's no leader on the team. That's the problem.
What he needs to do is trade back for Luka.
Trade back for Luka? That ain't happening.
He's everybody.
Luka in L.A. now. You can't get me out of L.A.
But I think the fucked up part about that is I wish family could create, like my little cousin said this earlier today, I wish family could create a burner account and say what really happened.
Yeah.
Because that wasn't him.
That wasn't just, no.
No, it couldn't be.
Yeah, no. And I wish Kyrie didn't get hurt. I wish they was healthy.
Because they
would be in the playoffs.
They're a better team and the Lakers.
Yes.
With Kyrie and a healthy Anthony Davis.
I don't know about better than the Lakers.
They are.
I don't know. Not Lakers, not Luka and LeBron.
Yeah, they're not. They ain't gonna do shit. That shit going home in the second round this year.
I don't know.
Second round. But did you see the shit the Nuggets did? They fired nigga Mike Malone with 4 games left in the season.
He was showing too much love to Westbrook.
Yeah, they said, but they fired the GM too.
Both of them had to go.
Yeah, they said that Calvin Booth wanted him to play the rookies.
Mm-hmm.
He was riding with Westbrook, and with doing that, it created division in the locker room.
Yeah,
because the vets was rocking, and the young guys feel like they didn't have opportunity. And then the Kroenke, so Josh Kroenke, which is our age, who's the owner. His dad was the owner. His dad owned that Colorado Avalanche and a few other teams. He played in Missouri. But he said that he didn't want to make a decision. Both of them niggas had
Both of them gotta go. That's crazy. I was doing my Uber hustle in the Uber trap the other day. I picked up somebody from the airport, and he was on the phone. He was having a conversation about Brad Stevens, Boston's guy,
Yeah.
and then OKC's guy, Presti. Yeah, he was talking about both of them. He used to work for both of them.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I think
He said it ain't cool down there in Oklahoma.
no, it's a players' league.
Mm-hmm.
A players' league. So NBA coaches get hired to get fired.
Man.
And so if you get opportunity like Mike Malone did to be in the head coach for 10 years, you've exceeded
Man.
some of that stuff. Because they fired Taylor Jenkins from Memphis.
That's crazy.
With fucking 3 weeks left in the season. So
let me ask you about what you think about this. So they talking about, first it was Taylor Jenkins got fired, then Mike Malone got fired.
Yeah.
They said Chauncey need to go for one of them.
Not at all.
No?
No, I think we got to give Chauncey 2 more years.
Man, he turned them around.
He turned around. We're
playing now.
We're gonna end this year probably 36 and 46.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think that we have the upward trajectory in the roster set up that we could do something like Ime's doing down there in Houston with them boys.
Ime doing this thing.
Hey, that's what he should have went and got.
Man.
But I think I think we gotta give him at least another 2 years.
Yeah.
But my partner Kelly Prowse, man, brought this up. We have 3 NBA head coaches.
Oh, Ime?
Mm-hmm. Eric Spoelstra.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Eric Spoelstra and Adelman in Denver.
Oh, is he the coach now? Is that who they took over?
Yep, that played against him in high
The
school.
little short one?
Yep.
Wow, he was the coach Lincoln.
Coach Lincoln.
Yeah.
Coach Lincoln High School.
Yep.
And then we got Rick Adams' son.
His son, yep.
And then we got 3 GMs from Oregon.
Nico
Dunleavy, and Danny Ainge.
Yeah, that's right.
Oregon is out here, motherfucker.
Man.
Man. Oregon out here in a major way, man. Oregon is out here in a major way. And I'm from here, man. Right here. Galveston Strip. 10 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Only came over here, ride the bike to go to Laurelhurst.
Man, could you imagine what it would be like if we still had the neighborhoods?
Come on, bro.
We was all still here? I don't know if that's good or bad, though. I don't be honest with you.
I wouldn't live over here.
You little thing yourself.
These YNs can't live by me. Shout out to my apartments, nigga. I don't know nobody living them motherfuckers.
Don't know about
my nigga, what's his name? My Mexican partner across the hall. My Mexican partner across the hall, and it's gonna piss me off because I forgot his name. But he's lived across the hall from me since Jet was born. So it's been 8 years. I've lived in the same place.
Same place?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like, it'll be 10 years or shit.
Yeah.
But live across the hall from me. He's been there. I've seen everything. His kids grow up and graduate, him retire from his job. Have a grandkid, Jet grow up. Like we saw this. So we came out one day and somebody, I had a package outside my house and they had wrote a note like they got the package. And I knocked on the door. We sitting there talking. He's like, "Hey man, what's your name?" I was like, "Sam." He told me his, but that's been my guy. We talk every day.
Ever since.
And I didn't know. But he's the only person I know.
Yeah.
In my whole, and the little niggas that live upstairs. It's a little black dude and like he got like 3 or 4 roommates and they be on there fucking river dancing. They be river dancing and humping in the middle of the day. And I was like, but it's I've been there so long, I don't bother me. But if I got somebody over, they be like, Lord, that nigga good at that. During the fucking wobble at 6:30 in the morning. And fucking, it's 11 a.m., man. Be like, Lord, God, be great though. I'm not the nigga to start.
It'll start your day.
Hey, man, that's all. I said if you do it before work, you go in there and feel like the manager. Again, my peoples, man, this is What I Think with Seeznin, man. Every Thursday, 7 p.m. down here at the GMP Podcast Studios, rocking with my guy, the Thorn City Podcast guy. You can check this out on Thorn City Spotlight.
Yes, sir.
Every Thursday, 7 p.m. If you guys have any suggestions, any topics that you guys want to talk, get to us, hit up Thorn City Spotlight.
Hit him
in the DM, DM me, holla at us. Again, my partner told us that we're doing a free workshop, so be on the lookout for that. And then also, Also, tell them about the special that you're doing.
$100 special, man. Come get you a live show like Seeznin and like mine. I got Saturday. I need a show every day of the week.
There we go.
But that's why I need somebody else down here. That's why I'm getting the workshop on, because
somebody need
somebody else to run it every. You know what I'm saying? And we got some shit cooking. We might be out of town. Who knows what's going to happen?
Life to life.
Life be life. And so yeah, I want to show every day of the week. So we got Saturdays and Thursdays covered right now. Got to hit my guy Marshawn up. He hit me. He want to do something on Wednesdays.
Oh Lord. I'm gonna tell you this.
I like the idea though.
I'm tell you this. Let's thank God that this is not controlled by the FCC, because we'll be the FUCC. Can't get it out of here, man.
So I'm gonna hit you up, Marshawn. We try and get you in here on these Wednesdays.
Nice, Soup. I was talking to Soup about this. Yeah, that'd be dope.
Yeah,
that'd be dope. And he'll be committed and locked in.
Yep.
As he does something, I'll pull up and I'll pull up and rock with him.
So $100. $100 get you a show, a live show.
Hey, there goes my guy, man, Adam, man. That's my dude, A Boogie. A Boogie's son, G Money, play on my basketball team, man. What's up, A Boogie? We out of town tomorrow, man. But yeah, again, you guys, thank you guys so much for tapping in and tuning in again. It's about that time. We about to get up out of here. It has been What I Think with Seeznin. Appreciate y'all. Tune in every Thursday, 7 p.m. We giving y'all an hour live stream talking about what I think, what's going on. If you want to watch the live video stream, you go to Thorn City Spotlight on Facebook. You guys can watch the stream there. It's also live on Twitch, also live on YouTube. Again, this is What I Think with Seeznin. And What I Think with Seeznin